The first day you're gonna come, you're gonna check into me, you're gonna sign in. Some expectations I wanna have from you as far as be an officer. First thing, I know you wanna fly airplanes, whether it's a fighter jet, bomber jet, cargo jet, but I need you to be an officer. So what does that mean to be an officer? It means people mission standards, okay? You are a lieutenant. Take care of people. We obviously have a mission in the Air Force, and then there is a standard, whether that's AFIs, that's your personal physical standards and such as that. I need you to be an officer.
Your duty days are going to be 12 hours. You will be 12 hours in the flight room. That doesn't include grocery shopping, making dinner, working out. That's 12 hours that you're going to be in the flight room learning how to fly airplanes, learning ground missions, flying airplanes, doing simulators in academics. Your time is going to be spoken for those 12 hours. Outside of that 12 hours, you need to take care of all your personal issues, details such as doing the things like grocery shopping or working out. So time management is absolutely key.
You're going to go a full year of flying the T6 as well as the T-38. It is an extensive year. It's going to be the most challenging year of your life. You're going to obviously study. You're going to have 12-hour days. There's going to be physical demands on you, placed on your body when you get in the aircraft as far as that. You're going to obviously do physical training with yourself, with your flight, with the squadron as far as that. So it is a very demanding year that we expect from you.
I think every student is going to have that moment where they feel overwhelmed. They feel that they maybe made a mistake, that maybe they aren't cut out for pilot training. And I would say to them, welcome to the club. You're average. You're like everybody else, and that includes everybody wearing wings. Every single person that has wings on their chest had that moment. May have had several of those moments.
When I was a student, I kind of took it 1 week at a time. So knowing what the 52-week program is going to be is one thing, but also just, it's a pretty big piece of the pie to look at the whole 52 weeks. So chopping it down to, hey, what can I do to make this week successful? What can I do to make tomorrow successful? What can I do to make my next event successful? Because there's hundreds and hundreds of events throughout the pilot training experience. But just knowing, hey, I need to prepare for this event and do what I need to do for that event, and then the next event and the next event, and try not to be overwhelmed by the entirety of the pilot training experience and just kind of go one event at a time with it. I think is probably the best advice I could give to students coming in.
If the Air Force believes that you will be successful, and trust me, they would not allow you to be here if they didn't believe that you weren't a viable candidate for going through the program, then you have no reason to question yourself as to if you will be able to make it to the program. If the Air Force backs you and believes that you can make it to the program, then you can make it to the program.
That willingness to learn and to be open and receptive to feedback, because you're going to get feedback, some of it positive, some of it negative throughout your pilot training experience, and being willing to adjust the way that you learn and the way that maybe you've been comfortable learning before, and looking at new ways of learning to try and make that next flight or that next simulator, that next event even better.
The students that come through today's Air Force that are successful, they're great officers. They have a very ambitious attitude. They want to excel. They want to do well. They're willing to accept that I made a mistake, and I will learn from that mistake and continue on, and I'll do something different about that. The ones that don't excel are the ones that will make an excuse for everything that I do wrong, and I'm not willing to accept that, hey, I actually probably messed this up in life. So the ones that want to really excel are the ones that accept responsibility and are really good officers.
You know, I always tell folks to advance the radar. So if you've got Aero 101 tomorrow, make sure you have looked over and read Aero 101 the night prior, so that you can show up and engage and ready when the instructor is teaching about it. And you ask informed questions, and you'll get more out of the program by doing that. So try to not be playing catch up. Always try to advance the radar. Stay ahead of the game.
First, the reserve liaison officer is a perfect person to go to about that. So as a reservist, you're going to have that person with you the entire way, from day one all the way through. And that person has students that are a week from graduation to students that are in week one and everything in between. And the folks that we select for that position are super experienced. They've been there a long time. They've probably seen what you're going through as a student and can relate to that. And then the second thing is just talk to other students And that's the beauty of the program we have at Columbus or all the bases in UPT, is that there are other students that are farther along than you are that have probably gone through what you've gone through, and talk to them. And the reserve liaison officer can point you in the direction to somebody maybe that's 2 weeks ahead of you or 20 weeks ahead of you, and talk to them about those things.
And use all the available resources through instructors, through on-base support agencies to take the opportunity to be champions of each and every part of the program, and to learn as much as you can.
Your instructors are going to do absolutely everything in their power, so long as you put forth the effort to get you through this program and to get those wings. As long as you are there putting forth the effort, people are going to bend over backwards to get you there. So just keep showing up and keep doing your best.